Bro, I am looking at Twitter right now. Sorry. Oh, I get actually settled in. Okay. What? Why was the stream scheduled for 9:52? Like, okay, hang on. I feel like I'm going insane because I'm looking at the Twitter post I made when I scheduled it, and the Twitter post says 10. Why did YouTube just decide, nah, you're going live 8 minutes earlier? The fuck? I'm so confused. Also, hi chat. How are we all doing? So I was looking at Twitter. No. Like, okay. For some reason, YouTube decided, and Twitch chat is dealing with an ad at the moment, so we don't have to worry about them. I was looking at YouTube. I was looking at Twitter to see if the post was always meant to be at 9:52, and I just messed up my scheduling. But no, it was right originally, and then it was wrong, and I don't understand why. Okay. So, hi. Not vodka for once. Hey, welcome into the actual stream. So, let's wait until Twitch chat is here until we're ready. I should probably actually get ready on stream. Oh yeah, because you guys aren't on stream yet. YouTube chat, you guys are always so difficult. I should honestly look into fixing you at some point, but I don't think you can be fixed. I think you're broken. I don't know if you can be fixed. Oh my god, why is it so big? Oh, I did the wrong thing. Whoops. Whoopsie. I accidentally replaced the wrong source with chat, so my entire screen just became YouTube chat. Okay. Switch over. Hi. Yeah, I don't know why stream was set for 9:52. I genuinely have no clue because I'm looking at the original post I made on Twitter for stream and it says 10, so YouTube just decided you guys are fine. YouTube chat is different than Twitch chat. Twitch chat, you have to speak after I make the transition to the new scene to show up. Sorry. Just how Twitch works. This Funko Pop number. I do kind of... That scared the shit out of me. My god, did you guys hear that? I don't know if that came through on the mic. Okay, let's just mute my phone really quick. Yo, holy shit. Blackout, thank you for the 26 months. Damn, that's crazy. That's like over 2 years. Please don't play that fucking Funko Pop game. I don't know what Funko Pop game. What is the Funko Pop game? There's many of them. There's a few of them. Why is your phone like that? My phone, that was the fucking Pokemon. That was the Pokemon notification for the Pokemon trading card pocket game that I have been somewhat mildly slightly addicted to recently. Oh, they made a Lego knockoff game? Oh, cringe. Anyway, welcome to news. So Twitch chat is here and YouTube chat's here, so I can talk about it. I got some good cards. I was Machamp EX. I got the full art Pikachu EX, the one with the cool animation.
Fuck you.
I got a Lapras EX from the event the other day. What was that? Wait, cool. Wait, what? Oh, cool. Thank you for the membership for 18 months. Gonna get yourself doxed by your phone if you're not careful. Look, my phone is fine. My phone would not dox me. I'd never use Siri, so it wouldn't be able to do anything. So yeah, I put out this post on Twitter, and I'll probably make a community post once the poll's finished. But so you might have noticed for the past, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks, stream has been kind of low energy and kind of fucked. Like, it's not been I've not been super invested in it. Cross your fingers, by the way, that the OBS doesn't break an hour in this time. It was kind of funny last time. It wasn't. If it happens this time, I'll be sad. It's still me. It's not actually. I can't actually have a redeem where she just appears on stream. That'd be kind of funny though. And kind of the reason for that is with the long form videos. Basically, my current workflow is like Saturday, I get all my sources together, I put stuff in the notes, I get all my links, and I start writing my script. Sunday, I update my script for shit that happens during the day, finish the script, record the audio, get my sources, snip it, edit it, make the video, and then by the time I make the video, it's time to do short. And then I do short for a few hours, get the short out, and then it's time to stream. So by the time I get to stream, I've basically been doing nothing but VTuber news for like 2 days straight. And it's very, very exhausting. I know it sounds dumb to be like, oh, I'm so tired. Content creation is such a curse. But genuinely, I don't know, something about having to sit down and do VTuber drama for like 20 hours straight just does not compute. If we put the videos in later day, we can't imagine the consequences to make stream always later day. Yeah, the entire VTuber community would just die. So I put out a poll, and it's still up if you want to go vote on my community page of like, hey, what would you rather see, right? I could scrap the longer vids and just turn it into better streams, even though I think the longer vids make decent content. Or I could move the longer vids to the Monday afterwards, which would let me still stream on the Sunday and still be like relatively high energy and actually invested in the news. But also it would mean that, you know, on the Monday I can add Sunday's news into the Monday video, stuff like that. It means I can still have the short and the stream. Basically, the short and stream will be like it always was, and then I'll just do the video on Monday. And because I'll still do the extra preparation that I do for the longer video, because that is one thing that I think has made streams better, is that I'm no longer constantly looking like, oh, where's this, where's that? Because in order for long form video to work, I need to have all the sources like in this little fucking document I keep. So I think a good thing of doing the longer videos is that it's made me a lot more like source keepy. So from what I looked at and let me like, I'm actually going to pull up the community post really quick just to see. But I was following a trend, and generally with community posts, they don't normally swing. Normally it's like, yep, the most liked one is the most liked one. I'm sad about today's short because I couldn't pick the, oh, thank you for the hydrate. I couldn't pick the thumbnail, and the thumbnail shit. And thumbnails actually matter for YouTube shorts, and it's really annoying that you don't get to pick them. And it's YouTube. Why do you suck? Let me pull this up. Okay, let me actually go to the right screen really quick. Let me try not like almost dox myself this week. Okay. So we're gonna switch over here. Also, how's the audio? I haven't completely finished my trading just because one of the things I ordered off Amazon, one of the packages, they said they put it on my doorstep. It's not there. I don't know if my neighbor stole it. I ringed his doorbell and he didn't answer. I heard him get up. I rang his doorbell. I heard him get up, walk through the hallway, and just not answer the door. So I was like, okay, maybe he nicked my package. And unfortunately, because of the way Amazon works, you can't apply for a refund until the day after. Like, you have to wait 24 hours. So I just ordered new stuff, and hopefully I'll get a refund later. Maybe. I mean, it was like 12 quid for the stuff. Basically, I got some sound like blankets to put up, and I got some foam. I just need the adhesive spray and the hooks to put them up on. So I've kind of done like a very janky method of like I've pinned the. You can't change short thumbnails. You can't, at least not in any way I've found. You can change them if you upload through mobile. Like if you upload the video on your phone, you can change it right then and there, but you can't change it later. Let me just turn this music down a bit. So yeah, I have put up some sound blankets, and I still have some foam to put up, and I put up a curtain over the window. So I'm hoping, because I listened to last stream and dear God, it was echoey, and I listened to the fucking short again, and it's just, why would someone nick adhesive tape? It was in a cardboard box. I might have just seen it. I'm hoping that the audio is less like echoey and boomy. I'll rewatch the VOD afterwards, but I'm hoping it's about similar to what it was before the move. Wasn't bad as the roast audio. Dude, that roast, okay. For those of you that weren't here last week, the reason last week's stream had to end an hour earlier, and it wasn't just because OBS decided that we didn't get the full hour. I got invited onto Rexon's roast thing that he did because he did a charity stream, and one of the goals was doing a roast of Rexon. And so I turn up. I've never been in VR chat before because all my friends are in real life, right? Because I'm kind of a Giga Chad. And I turn up. Don't know if my mic's good. There's so many people speaking, I can't test my mic, right? And so I'm sitting on the couch speaking and giving snips and whatnot. and I get a DM from a certain person who's like, by the way, dumbass, your mic is super quiet. And I'm like, oh shit, my mic is bad. It's too low. I didn't mess with the audio settings. So I go into this is on me. I go into my options and I dial my microphone up to 100%. It was at 50, so I doubled it. But I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, it was way too low before. If I double it, it will probably be maybe at most a bit too loud. I don't realize my mic was probably okay. It was just a distance-based thing from the stream recording. And I've all of a sudden just dialed myself up to like way overblown. And then when you do your roast, you stood on like a little mat that amplified your voice to the entire like server. So I went up there to do my roast and I didn't realize it at the time because I asked Rex, and when I went up on the mat, I was like, hey, did I sound all right? And he was like, yeah, you sound fine. You sound great. Don't worry about it. I listened back to it. I sound like I'm fucking deep throating a megaphone. It was fun though. It was a fun event. Tiny Newsman, that's me. So yeah, it was a fun event, to be fair. I'm glad he invited me. I was nervous, which is weird, right? Because I'm a streamer. Like I stream like every week, sometimes, most times, sometimes more. I haven't streamed much on Twitch this week just because, again, I've been trying to get my soundproofing set up. Hopefully this week, more streams, thumbs up. Dude, something about making it a podium, like something about making the thing that you're talking through like a podium and making it like a presentation, it triggers some like deep recessive English high school anxiety of like going up to give a presentation, which is weird because even in public speaking I'm not normally nervous, but something about that made me nervous, which is weird because it's just Rexon, right? It's just going up in front of Rexon and his friends and talking to them is not like, fuck, what's the big deal? It's not even like the biggest audience I've been in front of. It was just, man, something about it just messed with my anxiety. I was super nervous. Although thankfully, I think the scuffed audio kind of hit it. Remember, imagine everyone naked? I mean, I did kind of spend the first 10 minutes of that stream getting an upskirt. I didn't know how VR chat worked, so I didn't realize that like I hit the death like emote, and I didn't realize the death emote would just carry on until I undid the death emote. So when I sat down on the couch, I lay down across the couch, and so I accidentally upskirted Nari, which, apologies Nari, was not my intention. I'm not Evan. It wasn't intentional. You have to believe me. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good stream. News. Shall we do news? Best worst high school presentation you did. Ooh, good question. The worst one I did was a presentation on like sharks or something. I remember it distinctly. Sorry, tangent. But hey, I'm higher energy today, so we can do some tangents and we'll still get to the news. There was this fucking presentation I had to do on like sharks for English class. Don't ask me why. And I didn't do it. And so I was busy. I made it like 30 minutes before English class, and I just slapped a bunch of pictures of sharks together and tried to bullshit my way through. It did not go well. My best presentation ever wasn't actually at high school when it was a university one. I won an award for it. I still have the award. They awarded me like a little physics spinning top thing where basically it's like a spinning top and you spin it on one end and it automatically flips up onto the other end. And it was cool. It was just a presentation on a research paper I did. We won the event. We did the thing. Basically we had weekly labs or bi-weekly labs in that class, and then at the end of the semester you had to give a presentation on your lab like it was like a scientific report. And ours was the only one that actually got decent results, and also I was presenting it well. I'm actually a pretty good public speaker, just apparently not on Twitch, which is weird. It's easier to do when it's like science though, because you don't have to be funny. You just have to be like, here's the facts. Twitch wants to run an ad. I just came up with a really funny idea for these multi-streams. It'd be really cruel though. It would absolutely kill the Twitch stream, but I think it'd be funny. What if I gave YouTube chat a redeem to put an ad? What if I gave both chats a redeem to put an ad on the other chat? Oh wait, no, never mind, the notification went away, we're fine. It would be kind of fucked up and would definitely kill stream engagement, but also the idea of you guys being able to send ads at each other is really fucking funny. Oh, Connor would die. Yeah, Connor would die because Connor's a Giga Jed. Connor keeps timestamps during stream, which is very helpful. And that would maybe we just let YouTube send ads to Twitch. Look, Twitch gets more streams a week because I play games there. Bryn Penrose did that once. Why does that not surprise me? That's so British core of her. Anyway, news. Sorry. Tangents, my beloved. So, I love this fucking BGM. Oh, I'm Benoy again. Oh, no, there's the ad. F's in chat for Twitch chat. So, hey Natalie. The first story, what do you want to talk about today? What do we want to talk about first? CYB never saw the roast, since there's nothing worse than being unfunny when you're supposed to be funny. Thankfully, I think it did okay. Like, the scuffed audio made it a bit weird, but I think my jokes are funny. I just spoke a bit quick. But insulting people is, like, kind of one of my strengths. Like, it is one of the things I do regularly anyway. Like, I'm generally pretty good at roasting the shit out of people. Some would say I started my career doing it, so it was alright. Dude, okay. Can I point out, I can say it now, because on my stream, so the only one getting cancelled for this is me, so I don't have to worry about it. Rexon told me I couldn't do certain jokes because he was on the front page of Twitch and he didn't want to get banned. But we're in my channel now, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Basically, I made a joke at the beginning of like, oh, you know, I don't know. I made the joke of like, oh, as a resident European, you know, I feel like I should get off all of the standard American jokes here, and I don't really know where to start, right? I wasn't sure whether to really go for the medical system in America for not letting Rexon be aborted, or the school system for letting him graduate without getting shot. And I pitched that to Rex, and I was like, would you be okay with that? An abortion joke and a school shooting joke in one? And he was like, no, we're on the front page of Twitch. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll dial back my...
You know what, Penumbra? Fuck you.
Yo,
alright, just fuck
Connor,
you.
Thank you for the resub.
Fuck it. Take my money.
I'm sorry. You don't have to resub. I would have given you a sub just for your work doing the timestamps. I cannot believe Lopi just made such a dark joke on a Twitch stream. I thought it would be funny. I love dark humor. And it's not serious, right? But yeah, no. Also, to be fair, the follow-up to that joke, it was actually like a really bad joke all in one. It was okay, the full joke was going to be, I don't know whether to, you know, insult the medical system for not letting him be aborted, the school system for not shooting him before he could graduate. Although, let's be honest, anyone who knows Rexon knows he's definitely not allowed within 50 miles of a school zone, which I also pitched to Rex, and he was like, yeah, no, that also wouldn't fly. And I was like, oh. I can't call you Dr. Disrespect. But it's such a funny joke. It's a back-to-back abortion, school shooting, fucking Dr. Disrespect joke. Like, come on, that's such a good whammy. That's such a good back-to-back combo. Instead, I had to substitute it for... I did have to tell someone to probably cut a Diddy joke. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm memeing. I get why he told us to cut them. He was on the front page of Twitch. The last thing he wants is to get in trouble in front of a new audience. So, I understood it. It's actually not his fault, but I think it's funny that Rex and the joke police. Anyway. No politics in my VTuber streams, Ben. Sorry. VTubers are not allowed to be political. Okay, let's start with... We'll start with Phantom Thief's Revenge. Let's start with some positive stuff. We'll start with some wholesome news, and then we'll get into the spacey stuff. Oh, my cards. So let's pull this up. Jamie, pull that up. Ever seen a gorilla do DMT? So this got put out today. Oh, I should timestamp. I should do that. I'm very hyper today. I hadn't, like, bro, you don't understand the relief I felt at seeing that poll. That people were like, yeah, just did the video on Monday, because I actually got to have a nap. I got to have a nap before stream, so now I'm like so full of energy. I'm not like dead. Let's see. What the timestamp. 21 minutes. 21 minutes. 21 is you. I've seen a gorilla do LC though. Yeah, me too. His name was Jamie. He's my cousin. Dooby. Oh, all caps. Dooby X Mint X Dokibird. Okay. Only just debuted an already big collaboration. How lucky for this beginner streamer. It is pretty cool of Mint and Doki to, you know, give such big opportunities to such small indie streamers. You know, it kind of reflects well on them. So, Phantom Thief's Revenge, we've talked about it a little bit, is the concert between... I slept, I know, I'm so awake now. Watch, I'm going to be awake and ready to do streams and hyped up, and stream is going to die again an hour in and I'm going to cry. So, this is the concert happening December 14th between Mint and Doki, and they started announcing some guests, I think like last week. Yeah. Starting with Pia, and then Phoebe, and now dooby. And if you go to the website for Phantom Thief's Revenge, you can see there's a question mark here. So I imagine we're going to get maybe at least one more. I need to sneeze. Oh, it's not coming. Seeing her in 2 separate concerts in like a 3-month time range because Breaking Dimensions. What do you mean Breaking Dimensions? She wasn't breaking. Dooby just debuted. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. So probably, I mean, they say here, not there, they say here, we're only planning a few special guests, but a train just rode into town with a gerbo at the controls. So I imagine they were maybe only planning maybe 1 or 2 more guests. But they added Dooby because, you know, she be debuting. I saw people fucking, dude, people were like conspiracy theorizing because Dokibird, I think, complimented Dooby once in a clip and talked about playing zombies with her. And people immediately were like, oh my God, they're going to collab. Oh my God, they're going to collab. 4 slot is reserved for my concert debut. Yeah, I'm gonna go from never singing in a concert to singing in that thing. That's how it'll go down. Correct. You're actually right. You're so spot on. Yeah. So there's that. I think tickets are still going. The VIP is sold out, but general sales are still going. If you want to get in, if you are gonna, what is it, in Atlanta or something? Yeah, the Tabernacle in Atlanta. If you're in there or around there, I don't know where that is. Where is Atlanta? Is it on the West Coast? Y'all couldn't get VIP skill issue to be honest. We're not all rich, Resnick. God, not all of us work for Programmer Sock Rexon. East Coast, the entire opposite. Look, my knowledge of American geography has kind of improved this last week because I watched the American election and dear God, that was certainly something. My Twitter has been insane since then. I'm not even in America and people are just tearing each other to shreds. I'm just sitting over here sipping my tea like, damn, that's crazy. Should get pen to do states on a map. I think I could do it. Do you guys want to... Okay, maybe at the end of stream, someone remind me, we'll do like a states of a United States quiz. No politics. I mean, I wasn't going to actually talk about the politics. I don't want to dive into that really. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to deal with it. I've seen how fucking wild people get on Twitter. Dude, people have been actually tearing each other's throats out. I am the newsman, but I'm not political newsman. I'm VTuber newsman. I talk about anime people and like graduations. I don't talk about American politics. Dude, British politics, I genuinely don't know who the fuck our Prime Minister is right now, and I do not care. Could not give less of a shit. But yeah, there's Phantom Thief's Revenge, which is pretty cool. I love the anime people use. It's great. Yeah, no, we're not actually getting into politics. I'm just memeing. Let's see. Ooh, Flow Glow. I still don't know what dev.is is. I'm gonna be real. Pen is a Niji voter. Wow, I can't believe you would say that about me. What the fuck? Niji fans. Where's timestamp? Oh, 26 minutes. Father, may I come in his code out here? Hey, Prawnstar, how you going? I should probably just call you Itzy. Calling you Prawnstar every time would maybe lead to some miscommunications. Let me give you a wrench really quick. Oh my god, who is that? There you go, wrench. You have been wrenched. Oh my god, guys, it's the Prawnstar. Hey, Cupcake. She has been blessed with the wrench. Thank you, Father. Am I... Like, okay, do I now have 2 daughters, or is my daughter just schizophrenic? Probably the latter. Okay, well, at least you know, acceptance is the first part to treatment. 1 daughter with dissociative identity disorder. Pretty much, yeah. Yo, DFDS, thank you for the follow. Oh god. Let's put my cards down. I keep fiddling with my cards and it's making noise and I'm worried I'm annoying you guys. Where are we? Flowglow. Okay, genuinely don't know. I don't know what dev.is is. Is actual idol group that streams, not idols that stream. Yeah, so like my initial assumption is that dev.is is like group focused idol groups basically, but I think their newest group is more of like a is more of like a hip hop group. Like, okay, where are we? So if you guys didn't catch it, I wouldn't be blaming you, because Hololive like announced it and then debuted them within like 3 days of each other. It was kind of a jump scare. I literally logged onto Twitter one day and I was just like, hey, did you guys see the new Hololive gen? And I was like, what? There were no teasers for a Hololive gen. It's like, yeah, they just fucking... I feel like that's been happening more and more recently, where they just sort of like the whole... There's less of that like teasing, like, you know, hinting, dropping trailers as much, and it's more just, here's the generation. It's pronounced device, but essentially you understand what it is. Is it pronounced device? It's good to know for tomorrow's video. I would not have pronounced it like that. But yeah, first of all, the drip on this gen is insane. Like each member's style is kind of popping. I like Niko. Niko's vibe is, she's kind of dripped out. She's got the aesthetic. But if they're like Regloss, I mean, Regloss is more like idol group focused. I think this is more like J-rap, like hip hop. So from what I can tell, like Device is like a music focused branch, and each group is going to have its own little like niche like music type to follow maybe. Yeah, they've all already broken Yago's idol dreaming heart in their own ways. It's the VTuber standard, right? Like, if you want idols, don't go to VTubers, man. They're all unhinged. But they all dropped covers, like, immediately after debut, and they're already at, like, almost a mil... Bro, sometimes I forget that, like, I mean, it makes sense because, like, Japan is, like, the birthplace of VTubing. Like, it makes sense that they would be super popular over there. But sometimes I forget just like how much more popular they are. It's insane the kind of views they get. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah! Wait,
whoa, what the fuck?
It is once again the time of the month where I am reminded that the moon exists.
Mercury, thank you for the resub for 19 months. And for the Lopi jump scare, I just fucking had a heart attack. You need to get dinner? I'll catch you later, Rivets. Enjoy dinner. I need to get food actually as well. I had a packet of crisps before stream, but that was about it. So yeah, Still don't really know what they are. That is my one complaint about Device. I wish they had just been clear, like, hey, this branch is about music. Hey, this branch is about not music. Hey, this branch, from what I can gather, the only thing that they are definitely about is like group theming, as opposed to being like 5 kind of independent streamers. They're like meant to be like a group package. But either way, the song, I'd recommend giving a listen to their songs. It's very, very good. Very good covers. So yeah, that was cool. Jump Scared by Hololive debut. Dude, this BGM is snazzy. Do not acknowledge the rabbit. Lopey jump scare. It's me. I am the Lopey jump scare. Fear me. Quiver in fear. Let's see. Oh, okay. We can finally actually talk about this thing that happened that I couldn't talk about last week because it happened while I was streaming because Elia hates me and wants me to suffer. So, I mean, we kind of half covered this last week and now we're just sort of covering the other half this week. Elia is leaving V-dere for reasons. So, V-dere, if you don't know, a little bit of background. Not too much background because I don't want to be like exposing past lives, but V-dere was like or was, it still is. It was like, it's less of a official agency and more of a like group of friends coming together to do group stuff without, I've got the hiccups, holy shit, without like all of the necessarily like contractual drama and shit of a normal agency. I've got the hiccups. I need someone to jump scare me. And so they've been around for about a year. They had their year anniversary about a month ago, if I recall correctly. I currently have 4 members, so I do believe they opened up auditions like a little while back, so we might see more. And Elia was one of the founding members, and she is now not graduating. She's just leaving the group. From what she says, and it kind of makes sense to me, it was just too much stress of you get hit by a wave of fatigue. I was so energetic at the beginning of stream and I've immediately used it all up. Jesus Christ. She was, you know, she was doing normal streamer stuff, like indie streamer stuff. She was doing V-dere stuff, I imagine, like without, since probably, I don't think it had like any staff or anything. I think it was just the girls like as a group. So, you know, she'd have been doing all that stuff behind the scenes for V-dere as a group. She'd have been doing stuff for herself. She'd have had her like actual, you know, real life stress to add on to that. So it makes sense that she might have got burnt out or overstressed over it. So, I mean, this is the statement from if not AN. Oh shit, that's a bad misspeak. AN's gone through it as well this week. You know, this announcement basically, it goes further into clarification of they're gonna have their final collab stream tomorrow. Sad to see Lucas leave V-dere. I understand it's for her own sake. She hopefully avoid a burnout. Yeah, ideally, you got to take care of yourself mentally in content creation. It's like the #1 thing. If you try and force content and try and force yourself through it, you'll eventually burn out. So they're having the final collab. It says November 11th. Posted on Elia's channel, November 11th. Was this morning? Did they get it wrong? Was it the wrong day? Huh? I saw Speaker and Elia collab. It was on the V-dere channel. It got pushed to today. Oh, I missed that actually. Oh, interesting. Good to know. It's good to know for my video tomorrow. Make a little note in my notepad. Speaker Elia was yesterday as well. Yeah, I saw that one. So I guess their final collab was today. I missed it. And I don't know if the move update for merch also got moved up or if that's still tomorrow. But obviously, you know, the merch will get taken down from the V-dere page, but Elia merch will still be up on any independent pages she has. And then they congratulate her and, you know, say they're grateful for her efforts and whatnot. There's a part of me that likes to imagine that Elia is the one that wrote this message. I know it's probably one of the other girls who runs the account, but I think it'd be very funny. Because I imagine Elia must have access to this account as well. I think it'd be... I think it'd be really funny if Elia wrote her own congratulatory like goodbye post of like giving the medal to herself. Is Mozu? Yeah, I imagine it was probably. I think Mozu does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff as well. So yeah, did that, and then where's the Ellie tweet? Sorry, me jump scare. I'm back to myself. I'm sorry. They also had a social media managers. Okay, I'm unsure because I was under the impression that they didn't have staff, and it was like pretty much all done by the talents. But if do they have a social media manager? I guess that makes sense because it's not like a full staff position. It's just hiring someone to watch over your socials. Oh my god, followed by Ulix? No way. Oh, that's me. She fucking quote tweeted my fucking going live teaser tweet, which I thought was funny. No way, Ulix? I know, crazy, right? Yeah, okay, this was the final collab. They were playing Played Up. I saw fucking Elia open Played Up on Steam as well. I should have clocked it. Hey Konzu, how you going? Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little minute. She is in the thumbnail. I know, it's just funny to see her quote tweet my going live tweet of all things. Where is she? Where is this statement? I should have had this statement pinned, honestly. But I pinned the V-dere official statement as opposed to the Elia one. Okay. I mean, I showed this last week when she posted it. But again, she just kind of goes into more detail of like why. And she had a just chatting stream as well if you're interested in watching it. So you found the stream. Oh my god, well, welcome to the news stream. So she goes into more detail, but again, kind of like I said, burnout, real life combination with normal streaming activities, combination with having to help run V-dere. I can kind of imagine like it'd be a lot. So I'm glad that she's like actually taking care of herself and like stepping away and not just trying to thug it out and like getting progressively worse, because thugging it out never works for shit like this. Yeah, she's not graduating. She's not I don't think anything will, like, realistically, the amount of change is like behind the scenes, it'll be a lot, and in terms of events and whatnot, obviously, but in terms of like a stream to stream basis, I think things will pretty much stay the same. Like, she'll still be able to collab with the V-dere girls because they're still friends. Dylan America's Ellie quote tweet the start stream tweet. Man, I should make fun of Ellie more often. It gives me way more viewers. I imagine things will mostly stay the same from a streamer perspective. It will just be, behind the scenes. Obviously, no more like merch drops, no more like collab, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, not collabs, what's the word? Conventions, that's one. Making fun of a goose seems rude. She makes it so easy though. Black text and white background. I think the paper aesthetic helps. Honestly, he seems weird. It's like such a little thing, but I genuinely do think having it be like on like a little artistic paper thing, it helps not instill that immediate reaction of, oh. But yeah, so again, it's not too big a deal, not really drama or anything, just her moving on, doing other stuff. Should love seeing you two banner. We should do another collab. I don't know what we'd do. We tried to do anime quizzes last time. We ended up just getting sidetracked talking about anime. Haha, your shot. Haha, your goose. Aha. Peak VTuber banner. I'll have you know. I don't even know, like, Ellie plays. The problem is that all the games Ellie plays are fucking like League. And I'm not good at League. Okay, Ellie and I have this constant cycle where she will DM me asking me to play League, and then I will download League, And then we would play like 1 or 2 games, and I remember, oh yeah, this is why I don't play League. And then I uninstall League between sessions, and then like a week later she'll DM me asking me to play League, and I'll be like, oh, I uninstalled it, and then she'll shout at me for uninstalling it. And that's kind of like the cycle. Although I know that backshot roulette is kind of popping off recently. Like, I haven't played the single player. That may actually be what I play on Twitch this week. Is like single player buckshot roulette. I said buckshot. I don't know what you're talking about. Just to, you know, see what it's like single player so that I can do multiplayer. Make sure you spell buckshot correctly. Nah, I think backshot's funnier. I'd win. I saw Miko, Hololive's Miko, say backshot roulette, which I thought was funny. I feel like she has to know what she was doing. She just did it on purpose. You'd love to just try a buckshot roulette. I think I'd win. I'm smart. I'm good at video games. I just need to play through single player once, and I would be fine. I win these. So yeah, why is fruit trending? Oh god. Fun as fuck VC game in mod chat one day. Oh, that could be fun actually. Very much forgot there was a YouTube stream going, and I was so confused about who you were talking about. Oh. But yeah, there's that. What else? Again, I still, for these news things, like I don't know if I probably won't go through everything, like I used to, just because I think it's more entertaining to just pick a few stories and go in depth on them, and have the video that comes out tomorrow be like here's everything that happened. Let's see. You just go down the list now, I guess. I did see the Haruka posts. I saw a lot of people wishing her well. I didn't really look into it. Ooh, it looks like she's kind of going through it. Why did I suddenly get so EP? It's probably because I don't have any gamer shops. Use code PEN. Bro, a bunch of people actually did use code PEN since I got it fixed. I was kind of sad. The few weeks following my code coming out, I saw nobody use it after the first day, and I was very sad. And after it's been fixed, you guys have used it again, which is cool. Somebody bought the Juniper merch with it, which was cool. And good for you. Get that moth. I was gonna say that moth Lucy, but that's not an appropriate thing to say about a person, you know. It's not code short. It's code PEN. We're supposed to be streaming for a while. Did the stream to explain kind of vulnerable stream? Okay. I mean, that's kind of why I didn't look into it, because I try not to like super go into like streamer mental health stuff unless it's related to graduation, and even then I kind of just briefly mention it. It's because I don't think it's my business to go around like amplifying people's mental health struggles. Either way, I could do some quick news. We got the first stage. The agency behind Avalon posted this teaser for their next gen, which is coming out in December. When are they dropping? Oh shit, no, they're dropping next week. Shit. Holy shit, okay. First stage has kind of been popping off in like the male VTuber scene. It's kind of been crazy to see. They've been doing super well for themselves. And knowing how good their models are already, I imagine them. I mean, these designs are pretty cool. Part of me debated like applying for first stage back when they had auditions, and then I was like, I don't really have any of the shit that they're probably looking for in a talent. Like, I can't really sing or draw or anything, so I ended up not doing it. But it's cool to see. I don't think, you know, large amounts of experience doing news tubing. I don't think that's really what agencies are looking for nowadays. But yeah, we got that. Globy, obviously I talked about it last week. Okay. Why am I so eepy today? Rin made it into an agency. Yeah, but Rin's Rin. Dealt with PR, imagine. I'd get accusations of being fucking bought off. Actually, you know what? I get in and I just don't change my content at all. I don't like not feature my agency. I just leak all of the secrets. Globy, we talked about Globy's debuts being pushed back to next week as well. Hey Golden, here you go. And here they are. They dropped this trailer. I also had a lot of people ping me because of this girl with long ears. People were like, oh my god, another rabbit, ping pin. Not even a rabbit, a carbuncle actually, which is like a mythological rock eating thing. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. I appreciate you thinking of me. Sugar Rush at the beginning of stream, Sugar Rush now. Something about streaming just takes it out of me. I don't know what it is. It's genuinely weird, right? Like, I'll be fine before stream, and then I'll go live, and I'll get super tired, and then I'll finish stream, and then I'll be awake again. It's like a second wind. I don't understand it. Okay. So yeah, Globy's Gen 3 is coming out next week as well, alongside the first stage production. We've got a lot of debuts next week. It is, I don't know, it's something about news specifically. I don't get it for gaming streams. Like I can stream games for like a solid, I don't know, like 8 hours straight and not get tired. But games, man, but news for some reason is just like, makes me so tired. Let's see. I do kind of hate the news a little bit, even though I'm the news tuber. Part of me just wants to make other content, but part of me is also like, this is what works. But man, I actually like the Twitch streams. It's kind of why I enjoy Twitch streams as much as I do, because it's a lot more chill. It's a lot more me just playing games for a while. Doing news it drains me mentally. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh, we could talk about Noah. So, I mean, Sayu joining Noah was kind of hint, hint, nudge, nudge known for a little while, I think. But they just announced their first wave. It's kind of confusing how they've done it. So, from what I can tell, Raven Project is the branch under Noah. Like, Noah has underneath them Raven Project, and then in Raven Project there's going to be different gens. And so I imagine it's kind of like Device for Hololive, where it's like Raven Project is like the overarching branch kind of thing, and then each one of them is like different gens. So they announced their first gen Primordia, which has Sayu, Rita and Rhea as the starting members. So Sayu's joining, and Sayu did go on stream as well to talk about joining the agency and why she did it and why it's a good thing. Because there was a little bit of, not controversy, but was a little bit of questioning, because this, if you don't know, Noah Talent is the Ian kind of branch of Metashon. If you don't know Metashon's involved in a lot of Bilibili stuff. It manages a lot of VTuber channels on Bilibili. Given the whole, Bilibili China dynamic in the Western VTubing sphere. It's a bit, it's a bit, people are a little bit questioning. I do like the pale blue aesthetic. Is that Sayu's model? Like, that's Sayu. I guess maybe she's getting a new model. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen them yet. We haven't seen what their agency is like. This is literally the first wave. They did have that mess up on their YouTube channel a little bit back, if you remember that, where they accidentally kind of revealed talents early. But other than that, I think they're okay. Or at least, sorry, no, I don't think they're okay. I don't know what they're like. We're going to have to wait and see how they kind of operate and like how they act before we can pass judgment on them as an agency. I kind of thought she'd backed out, given the vibes that were going around. So I'm surprised to see she's still in it. But hey, if she thinks it's a good move, I guess we just sit and wait to see how it goes, see how it passes, see what Not naming names because she might genuinely be here. Yeah, good call to not try and anger that person. She might insult you and break down your entire self-confidence. I should probably follow them just to see. So I don't know. I'll reserve judgment until we actually see how they operate. Probably offered a ton of money and benefits. Probably. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Maybe they offered a new model. Maybe they offered some contractual stuff. Hey, Joe Logs. Every time I yawn, your stream lags. Sorry, it's my power. We'll see. I'm just gonna hold my breath and wait. If it's bad, I'll call it out for being bad. If it's alright, I'll call it out for being alright. I don't know. We'll see. I have to wait and see how they operate. I feel like if there's one person that I can trust to call it bad agencies, it should be Sayu, so. We're gonna wait and see how they go. Let's see. We have... Oh, yeah, this. Okay. I couldn't confirm this because I don't speak the language. So maybe someone in chat can. Is it true that there are Hololive members voice acting for the Venom Japanese dub? Is that true? Chat, is this real? Oh, so real quick, I'm gonna get a drink of Gamer Subs to try and wake myself up. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm so eepy. I'm gonna get some caffeine. I'm gonna inject it directly into my veins. Oh, I hit mute, it didn't mute. That was almost very bad. I return. I don't need to wash my hands. I'm literally getting a drink. Why would I wash my hands? It's 1 + 1. 2 dicks in your mouth. Dump. Okay, we're having lemonade gamer shops today, chat. Did I use code PEN at checkout? I did use code PEN at checkout. Infinite money glitch. I just buy my own gamer shops, use my own code. I get money from it. I just keep ordering it. Me maxing out credit cards to buy gamer shops to get infinite money glitch. Hey Kuma, how you going? Oh. Anyway, yeah, Hololive, Venom, crazy. Part of me wants to have that experience of going to see the Venom movie and then just hearing Marine's voice come out of a character at some point. I know it's not what's happening, obviously, but they're probably like the aliens or something, but part of me really wants Marine to be the voice of Venom. Can you imagine? Stop staring at each other. Get a room, you two. And a Hoy jump scare. Not into bears. That's not the vibe I picked up from you. Honestly, you seem like you're very into bears. Or at least that bears are very into you. If you're alone in the woods. I want the British dub to have Elia as Venom. We don't need a British dub. It's still English. Hachama being null. Let's see. What else do we have? Talked about the Roaster Rexon. Oh, this is... I was initially going to talk about this, but we'll talk about it next week after it launches, but it is somewhat tangentially related to later. So Arium is launching this week, like next week, November 15th, yeah. And their website is up now. So we've talked about Arium before, we'll talk about them in the future, especially once they actually launch. They're like a JP streaming website that's been around for a little while that is now just moving over to the English speaking realm with this Arium US launch, and they've got quite a few like debut streamers. Like obviously they have people that are explicitly debuting on Arium, but I also saw like who else is on there? Like Nyaru and stuff are like signing up to be Arium launch streamers, so it looks like it's doing all right. I don't know. I'll have to wait until the app comes out. I personally probably won't download it just because I don't feel like downloading an extra app for VTuber streams. I'd rather just watch them on Twitch or YouTube. I'm sorry. I feel like that's like... Also, I can't watch on desktop, which is where I watch most of my streams because I have them in the other monitor. Like, streams for me are like second monitor content. I just chuck them up while I'm playing like a game or something. So apps don't really do it for me. But I'll see what people say about it after it launches, see if they think it's good or not. But it is tangentially related to a later story. Or actually, you know what? It was tangentially related to this story. We're going to cover it now. I didn't touch on this in the video because it's a bit too big and I didn't really know how to cover it in such a short amount of time. Am I still on the poll? Fucking hell. Let's see. This stuff. So, Anilive. If you guys are aware of Anilive is, and this is where like most of my information for this came from. This is a like ex-Anilive talent. They were meant to debut in their next wave, the next volume, I think they call it, and they backed out. So a lot of the information is from them. Anilive got accused essentially of using AI. So Anilive is another VTuber streaming app, right? Specifically for VTuber streams. And they've been around for half a year. They started early in the year. And they're probably best known because they're the app that Nexus Talents debuted on. Do you remember when Nexus came out and they're like, by the way, guys, we're debuting with like a brand new app, and you know, this is where all of our streams are going to be. Which a lot of people, including myself, critiqued because like debuting a new agency on a new app seems like bad call. And in Anilive themselves, let me see if I pull them up. Anilive themselves had a jumpstart program. In part of Anilive, so if you want some routine questions, that's doing my answering. Hey, thank you. It's good to know. I will try and summarize this. Oh, where did all my tabs disappeared? All of them disappeared. All of them. Where did my tabs go? Chat, where did you go? Chat, please. I don't like being alone on my desktop. Okay, we're back. So we. Where was I? I'm lost. Anilive, there's the one. So they have both. They have a program or like a project called Jumpstart, I believe it's called. Which makes sense for a new like streaming platform to basically get people onto the platform, right? And they market it as this sort of like easy way to get into VTubing, this like entry method where you sign up, you get a free character design and incentives to stream, and then you can go live on Anilive and get started VTubing because, you know, it's a pretty prohibitively expensive hobby otherwise. And from what I can tell, the first Jumpstart went okay. I didn't see any problems with it, models wise or AI wise or anything. Seemed to do pretty well. But then with this most recent wave, with this most recent debuts, I think they debuted this week. Earlier this week they were meant to, although some of them didn't because they graduated. There was a few claims of AI usage. So I'm gonna really quick pull up this tweet that I have. So this is the one that I saw and the one that I think got the most traction, which was just talking about the Jumpstart program for Anilive and pointing out that some of these models may be made with generative AI, especially since the rigging is completely limited to facial expressions. So this is some of the models for the second volume, right? And look, I'm pretty bad at judging AI art. I'm neither an artist nor an AI bro. I've thought things were AI art before that weren't, and I've thought things weren't AI art but that were. I've been duped by AI art before. Like some of these look fine to me. Some of them are a little bit like, but also that could just be an artist trying, like, unless there's explicit like artifacts and stuff, it's actually kind of hard to tell whether it's AI art or just an artist being really, really quick. And from what we know so far of how these artists were commissioned is that they basically outsourced the art to a studio, I think, like a big art studio, or not a big art studio, just a studio that did commissions. And so we don't know who the specific artists are. But a few kind of rumors started going around that they were using AI. And again, there's more explicit points out here of like, hey Fury, see you later. So yeah, like they talk about it here. It's hard to tell, a bit harder to spot with this model because it aligns more close to a standard front-facing model. Biggest telltale signs often involve the hair or physics-dependent parts being in positions that make it more difficult to rig. This is apparent with the first, second, fourth image. So, but that could also be not necessarily AI, but that could also just be maybe the people they commissioned not doing VTuber designs and instead just doing normal PNG drawings. Cause what the fuck? Why? What? I think, did I just hit the Lopi hotkey? Or did somebody redeem that? Did I just accidentally Lopi myself? Oh no, that was Lodrog. Thank you, Lodrog. Mostly I know something about the unnaturalness of the limbs extra features. This looks fine except was for what's pointed out. So yeah, I think one of the big things that caused the AI kind of call out was that Anilive doesn't have, or this Jumpstart wave didn't have typical VTuber models. So the ad for it, the sort of tweet that they made about the Jumpstart program, I believe only states that you'll get like an official unique avatar. I don't think they explicitly use the term model. But if we go, where did I put here? So I can't actually look at it here because again it's on the app, so I can't open it. But there was a statement they made. Where are we? That's the Karma tweet. Let me see if I can find their statement. But they basically made a statement after all this, because that wasn't the only tweet. There was a few tweets that came out being like, essentially stating that they don't use AI. And then people replied being like, well, if you don't use the AI, then tell us the artist name. And they refused. There haven't been any credits for the specific artists for all the models. And so people are like, you could credit the artist, but again, if they commissioned it out to a studio and not a specific artist, that would maybe make sense. Okay, here. Some rumors have been floating around that we want to address. To be 100% clear, all Jumpstart Volume 2 illustrations were created by human artists and were not generated by AI. This article will clears up the misunderstandings. So they say that the art was created by a person and wasn't created by AI, which is one of the things that people had an issue with. And there's people in here Easy to diminish these claims if you shared the pre-rigged art and arts production companies use, because some of the artifacts and compression issues aren't typical of what would happen to pure artist-drawn pieces. Pointing out this stuff, a lot of people are claiming, you know, if it's not AI art, then where's the artist? Some people claiming rip-offs where some of the artists look like anime characters. The 02 one I see, I think the albedo one is a little bit of a reach, if I'm being honest. Like, the albedo, the 02 comparison is like, yeah, holy shit, that's just 02. The albedo one is like, yeah, I mean, like, black hair, demon, succubus kind of vibe, but like, I don't think they're exact replicas of each other. Someone went to the LinkedIn and found out that they have a like an AI engineer in their LinkedIn and a pro AI post. Some other people saw that they had a job listing for AI engineer, I think, or generative AI engineer in their job listing. She's been laying on the floor again. She seemed too pathetic to bully. Yeah, just people kind of talking about AI, which, again, you'd be better off asking an artist for their opinion on this, because I don't have any insight that isn't offered on Twitter. To me, they do have that look of AI generated. Like, if you've ever used one of those like character generator AIs, specifically these ones, do look pretty like, But again, that could also be down to just if they outsourced it like a mass production of PNGs to a studio. Like, it could maybe be explained that way. The one thing that people did caught his eyebrows to raise, right, is that these models, these PNGs, weren't rigged by an actual rigger. They didn't give them to a rigger to, you know, sit down and slice them and rig them up. Instead, they have a somewhat proprietary program, apparently, in Anilive that would let you turn any PNG into a like semi-model kind of thing, where it tracks like your eyes and your mouth, and so it's like halfway between a PNG tuber and an actual model. Let's see if I can find a post for you, like an example like this. So this is one of the talents. So you can see it's not rigged like a normal model. It's not like a full-blown model. It's a PNG, but it's been given sort of rigging and facial tracking through some internal software. They have some internal application, and in some ways, if you look at like the automated rigging and tracking stuff, I think it makes it look more AI, because obviously whatever they're doing for the tracking rigging is going to be some sort of issue. Oh my god, hi. I think it's a cool idea, and I know that what do you call it, Arium also has a feature like this. I think it's a cool thing for, because to be clear, I think this probably does use some sort of like AI training to do. I'd be hard to imagine a program that can do this without some sort of AI in it, but it's obviously not going to replace like proper rigging, because it's for PNGs. It's like a halfway in between. I think it is a cool idea, and from what I know at Arium, like they have a kind of also functioning version of this, and if it becomes more mainstream, becomes more applicable, like it doesn't already exist, but it kind of does. Like, people beforehand kind of just used like Fugitech reactive images combined with like an open mouth and a closed mouth PNG to achieve the same effect. So if you can get one where you can just plug it into a program and it makes like a somewhat tracking thing, again, and it to lower the kind of prohibitively high cost of VTubing is decent. Again, it won't okay, as it is now, and again, this depends on how much it's using AI and thus how quickly it can learn and how quickly it can get better. as it is now, you know, it's obviously not going to outdo riggers. Like, it doesn't have the same capabilities at all. So I don't think that's too much of a concern. And I don't think anybody with a PNG is going to spend, you know, the money to get the PNG rigged instead of just putting that money towards getting a model rigged. I do think Arium's is more polished. It does seem like this is maybe a bit early in development, maybe a bit too early to be advertising it and using it for an entire wave. How much did my model cost? I don't know for this one. This is Lopi's model. My chibi model was like 500, I think. So like relatively cheap by model standards. That's why I went with chibi models, easier to rig. It was Rashan did an amazing work on it, and she did the whole thing. Like, she did the art and the rigger, which was easier for me. I didn't have to coordinate between them. So it's a cool idea. Do I think it's you know, commercially viable yet? No. Do I think it's still a bit scuffed? Yeah. Do I understand somewhat where, like, especially if you take like snippets of the models as they're moving with this rigging, I can see why it maybe comes across like it could seem kind of AI. Now, Anilive has denied using AI. Some people on the internet say they are using AI. I personally can't say one way or the other. I do think so. Again, shout out to Karma. Karma has this full 46-minute video. Definitely not gonna make riggers whatever it is. No, riggers is not there yet. I mean, again, come back in maybe a year, see where we're at. So she is a full video. If you want the full story with context, you know, primary sources, receipts, images, all that stuff. It's here. I'd recommend checking this out. So she like explains everything way better than I ever could. And then she kind of goes into the AI rigging allegations, and I believe she says in here that, like, she points out here, and again, this is stuff that an artist could do that dude, I look at this image, it looks fine to me, like, but again, I don't have the eye for AI art at all, so like shit that looks fine to me probably doesn't look fine to other people. Yo, Tenchi, thank you for the follow. I believe she says that she thought her model looked fine, the one that she got looked fine and didn't look AI generated, and she had other people that was in the same wave as her who she didn't think looked AI generated. So maybe it's not a case of all of them are AI generated, maybe it's just some of them, maybe it's just the program they're using to rig it, like automatically rig PNGs. Please check her out, she's made her voice heard in the most personal way possible. This is a very good video. In my long form video that I'll upload tomorrow, I basically, my section in this is essentially just, hey, go watch this video, here's roughly what it was about, go watch the video. It's because primary sources, my beloved, you love to hear it straight from somebody that was involved with it and not a third party. But I've checked this out, very, bro, I can't fucking imagine how long it took to put together. Dude, I make 10-minute news videos and they make me want to cry. I can't imagine making a 46-minute video recording about stuff like this, especially when you have to like cross-check your sources, and ugh, I can't imagine. It must have been a fuck ton of work. So again, she also points out the AI job on LinkedIn. She points out also though that she thought hers was fine. So I don't know. It's not for me to say whether it's AI or not. It's down to maybe people more experienced than I am. The questioning who the artists are is something, and she also points out here that the talents themselves were told not to talk to the artists. Like, they're basically told not to. We ask that you refrain from calling them mama. Please use the word illustrator or designer instead, which is very weird. It's a very big VTuber thing to call like your artist mama or papa. I don't do it just because it's a little bit strange to me, but it is like a part of VTuber culture. Yo, Mojo, thank you for the follow. Public retweets replies to show you're appreciating a Bush illustrate is fine, but please do not DM them or contact them directly. Please understand that claiming credit for the illustrations is up to each individual creator. Blah blah blah. So yeah, they apparently weren't told who their illustrator was. They weren't allowed to contact them, and I believe it was outsourced. Like, the designs were done by a studio, so how much was done by one creator and how much was done by, you know, multiple together. And she also points out that maybe, you know, if they were done by a studio. I think she talks about that in the AI art allegations here. She talks like if you're doing this kind of complicated design, which is maybe a little bit more in depth than some of the other designs, you might rush through some bits. So it might not be AI generated as opposed to an artist just trying to fit a time crunch in a more complicated design. I don't know. But she does then go on to talk about much more tangible, explicit things of like being ignored. When they first emailed her, may I say something about that one? Go for it. Sure. She talks about, you know, her first email had a typo in it for like who she was meant to add on Discord, which led to her not being able to add them and only like being able to add them like half an hour before her fucking interview. She talked about her speaking out a few times about schedules and whatnot and basically getting Dono-walled by management. She reached out with concerns to management about the lack of like promotion or help and got Dono-walled again. Just a general lack of communication. There was like a private Discord that she was in with the other ex-talents. She talks about like giving them like an ultimatum of like, hey, if you don't reply to this, I'll be graduating. And then she ends up graduating along with a bunch of other talents that were set to debut. She leaves. Just in general, it seems like the management behind the scenes was pretty piss poor, and not done super well, which I don't know exactly how many people were in this wave, this volume. I don't know if it said anywhere. Like the schedule I saw only had like a few people in it, but I know it was meant to happen over a few weekends. That picture was actually edited twice, once by Anilive and another time by the VTuber in question. So a lot of things pointing out it could be due to the multiple edits. That's fair, because multiple artists editing things would cause like artifacts and shit to pop up, where especially if the person editing it and the person who made it have different art styles. So that would check out. Thank you for the added context. I don't know how many people there were, but if there were a few people between maybe like a management team that wasn't suited, like wasn't well equipped to handle it, I can imagine it. Although I think one of the grievances she pointed out, and I would admit this would be really shitty, is that management replied to other people after she is playing Ori in the recommended. Oh my god, who even is that? Who even is this? One of the things that I think she understandably got annoyed at was that management replied to other people after she DM'd them and then just kept ignoring her, and she basically didn't get a response from anyone. Which, you know, hey Cyrus, is fair, understandable grievance to have. And just overall, again, if you want the full thing, she goes through some anonymous statements as well. Check out this video. Very, very well put together video. A lot of sources, a lot of context, a lot of stuff. First-hand account. I'm just here trying to bump this, give this a bit more notice. So if you are interested, here it is. Go give it a look. I will actually quickly drop this link in chat for if anyone wants to check it out, and also just for VOD Gang as well if they want it. And yeah, so overall for me, I don't know if I'm, you know, qualified to say definitively yes or no they use AI. They do definitely seem to have some management issues and communication issues. Things behind the scenes seem to be not managed super well. Did stream break again? Did stream break again at the hour mark? I'll cry. I'll do it on stream right now. No? Okay, good. We're fine. It's just Cupcake. It's just Cupcake. Get back for me. Okay. Good here. Seems to be, unfortunately, we're still here. What do you mean, unfortunately? I hate you people. You guys suck. Anyway. So that's the Anilive stuff. Again, go look at that video. It has more context than I can really give, and I don't really want to pass judgment when I wasn't involved and I have no fucking experience in AI art. Although from what that video says, AI art might be the least of their faux pas. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, just a brief update to the Camilla thing. This went fucking viral. the Camilla stalker thing, we talked about it last week, where she had someone basically try to break into her house live on stream. Yeah, it turns out they managed to find her house by putting a fucking tracker in a convention gift, which is crazy. Just to be clear, that's absurd. This was batshit. At our talents meeting group, we bought metal detector ones to check gifts. That's actually really smart. The ability to quickly check gifts without having to open them. That's actually kind of giga brain. Yeah. So I obviously people are giving their support in the replies. My response to this is that I hate this kind of shit, mainly because like this is just one dude, right? This isn't reflective of her community. Do you have any questions? You want to move on from the Anilive situation? I think I'll move on. I don't want to linger on it too much just because I do think that video is a better source than I'll ever be. So I think ideally just bumping that video and promoting it and getting it out to people is probably the best use I can do. Rather than like speculating and trying to make a bigger deal out of it than it is, I'll just let the actual talent speak on it. So yeah, I think for now I'll just bump that video. My annoyance with this situation is this is not reflective of even the VTuber community. It's not reflective of Camilla's community. It's not reflective of any community. This is just one asshole, right? It's just one weird guy that is just so mentally unhinged that he thinks this is an appropriate thing to do to a streamer, right? And it annoys me that now not only Camilla but also probably, you know, a lot of other people are also gonna be in trouble for, like, not be in trouble, other people are also gonna limit their interactions with fans and limit what gifts they accept and maybe like be a little bit more stringent as to like what they are willing to take from fans. It just frustrates me. Like it frustrates me that one guy being a cunt, and I am going to use the C word. I know, sorry to any Americans in chat. I know that's not a word that you guys like as much as you should. One guy doing shit like this is enough to kind of ruin it for everybody. He's annoying. Wait. Is that The Witcher? Oh, that is The Witcher. Dude, I've been playing The Witcher recently. It's kind of great. But yeah, I mean, on one hand, you should limit your interactions with fans, but I don't think it's crazy to accept gifts. There was a time on the internet where people had like their mailboxes open for gifts to get sent to. Like people just accepted like, I mean, it so happens that agencies sometimes, because they can go through the agency, so there isn't as big of a risk. But there was a time where people just accepted mail to the house and it was fine because people didn't do shit like this. But now the internet's so big and parasocial that it's just, you can't get away with it anymore. It just sucks. I hate it. But you need a metal one detector is crazy. Yeah, I know. It shouldn't be on the streamer to do that. Like, obviously it's one of those facts of life that it is on the streamer to be careful and take you know, the right precautions to make sure they're safe and okay. But it sucks that we live in a world where you can't just accept gifts from people that are meant to be your fans because one of them might be an insane guy that's never spoken to a woman before. Yeah, especially like for shit like this that happens too much, especially with like, it's the same shit as like the Cooksy stuff, which was obviously nowhere near the same level, but was kind of had a similar level of like creepy, of like where somebody impersonated Cooksy at a convention a while ago to basically kind of be able to sit down and have lunch and shit with VTubers. And it's just Creepy fans, man. They fucking suck. They ruin everything. This is why we can't have nice things. I mean, again, it was just a quick update. There's not much to really cover. I think she's not obviously at her house anymore. The only other thing was that she almost, I don't think she almost doxed herself again, but Siri spoke up midstream because of something she said and like almost gave away her location or something, which very like, it's obviously not funny because it's probably very traumatic currently and she's probably going through some shit, but like, there's some weird fucking luck going on there, man. Like you almost get your house broken into, you move to your parents' house and then immediately your phone almost tries to dox you again. Like, it is very funny. She just starts yelling over Siri. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, and obviously she's going to give the rest of her gifts away, which sucks. Because I'd be willing to bet that every single other gift in that pile is just a normal gift, and it's fine. It's just that one gift specifically fucked her over, and it is very frustrating. Why can people not just be normal? Like, come on, man. I know we say that a lot here, but bros, can you just be normal? Can you just not be weird? Wait, sneezing. Fuck, I can't sneeze today. This is the worst. What command did she give? Oh, I can't remember. It was like, where am I? Or something like that. Something into that. I don't think Siri would have actually doxed her, I think. But... Hey Siri, what's my current GPS course? Oh shit, Siri actually responded. Wait, Siri, don't actually dox me, please. Ah! I can't believe I fell for that. I'm so lucky. That shit. I'm so lucky I'm lazy and did not set up Siri. It's fine. It doesn't know where I am. I'm sorry. I don't know where you are right now. I can't believe I almost got... Why would I try that? Because I like to live life on the edge. I like to edge. I forgot I have Siri. Normally it doesn't understand me. Because I'm Scottish. That shit never fucking understands my words. Why is the one time it understands my accent when it tries to dox me? Well, hey, look, now we know. If you're a VTuber and you don't want to get doxed like that, just don't set your location in Siri. iPhone user unsubbed. Hey, Alexa. What are my current GPS coordinates? Well, that was the adrenaline boost I needed for the night. Thanks, chat. I had you on background. This really made me jump like, oh no. You can have Siri set so it only respond by holding in the home button. I never use Siri. I should honestly just turn it off because I don't need it. I don't use it. I never have, and I likely never will. The only Siri thing I've seen that was funny was the Markiplier clip where he's like, "Hey Siri, call us daddy." And she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't see a father in your contacts." No, I don't want to call my dad. No. No. Mm-mm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck off. Shut up. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Okay. We almost got dad cameo live on stream. I think if I phoned my dad at 11:30 at night, he would actually drive up here and beat my ass. Look, I like just playing scary games with Siri, alright? It's like a fun little mini game. Will Penn dox himself before the stream is over? Find out next time. I triggered your Alexa. Good. You're all getting doxed. We're all getting doxed together. I didn't realize Siri worked like that. Good to know. Oh my god, Siri roulette. just got to say random strings of words until someone gets doxxed. Okay, what else was there? What else? I saw v-dere went on a hiatus, I think because his dog passed away, which is understandable, and I'm not going to go too much into it, but there you go. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, we got idol graduations happening next week. Where we're saying goodbye to like Rin, Juno. Well, not goodbye. I think Rin, I think they're keeping their IPs, right? From what I know. Rin didn't hit a mil, didn't she? I thought she was close last time I checked. Oh, she's at 850k. You know, but she's got 3 days. She can do it. I think they're keeping. I think they're keeping. I don't remember any of them not keeping their IPs. I don't think, at least. Oh, there's Enya. Oh my god, Enya's live? Oh my god, who even is that? I might just die company and make you pay to keep them. Who? 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 Chat. Who is that? Didn't she die? Dude, I had a response to Twitter from Falter earlier that I thought of. Okay, I want you guys to know this in case anybody tries to cancel me for this on Twitter, right? Because I made this tweet. Where? About throwing things, right? And then this Falter obviously replies with Enya because he's a massive simp, right? And I saw this and I was like, he was like, because I'm talking about like, hey, you ever see something and just like to imagine what it'd be like to throw it at max velocity? And he was like, no, I've never held it, but I do have something like that with Enya. And I was like, at the moment he said that, in my head, I had the immediate response of, didn't she already throw her career away? But then I was like, oh, that might piss off some people. Some people might be mad. Idol fans might not appreciate that. And then I got into a call with this bitch and I said it to her and she's like, nah, that's funny, post it. And I was like, okay. So if anyone starts shit, if anyone tries to start shit with me over this reply, that's on her. She made me do it. Thought I did try to bid over 2k. Wait, what? She's doing a bid for her chair? What in the fucking e-girl? Enya's mod started. She's not actually bidding her chair, right? For no other reason than it'd be. I feel like that'd be a hell of a security risk. Everyone kept trying to bid and Enya was saying no. I was gonna say. Why would you want a chair from this bitch? You know how short she is? You know, that chair is going to be so low to the ground. Anyway, this is not Enya time. We're talking about Idol. They're departing over the next week or so. So. Is she over 5 feet? My lawyers have required that I not answer that question. I mean, it depends if she's wearing her massive fucking boots. She's talked about this on stream before. She's got these massive fucking demonios that are like 6 inches tall or something. It's insane. That's true. There are no VTubers over 4'9" except me. I'm tall. I'm the only tall one though. Well, those our talents is 4'11". Can't imagine anyone shorter. Oh, I met shorter at conventions. There's a few VTubers that are like 4'8", 4'9", which is crazy. Tiny, teeny tiny. Dude. VTuber conventions was funny. Anytime I met up with a group of VTubers, I just got to see over everyone's heads because they were all like yay high, and I was like, man, I feel so tall. I genuinely, I was like, man, I feel like I'm a giant. I feel like I'm in a kindergarten. I don't know what is it about like being an anime girl on the internet that just attracts the smallest of people. There's something about it. There's something in the water. Something psychological there. Scientists should study this. Anyway. You see, yeah, that is Idol saying goodbye. You talked about v-dere hiatus. Victoria had her last streams. Nothing really to go over there. We talked about Victoria's graduation before. She's just having her last her last stream. And then I'm not 3'7", I'm 6 feet tall. I literally ask anyone who met me at VExpo and they will tell you I was taller than them. I don't think I met anyone taller than me at VExpo. There was one VTuber that was the same height as me. She was pretty tall, but that's about it. Don't say sure. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about was I hope this is the right link. Yeah. So Pinky Chew is an IRL streamer, or like she does cosplay, she does like IRL content, and she tweeted about it. She did a stream as a VTuber, so I think she just did one with her like VTuber model, and VTuber chat streaming camera with my head cut off, just like a lot of other VTubers. So I think she had like her head on VTuber body. I don't know, I can't see it because the Twitch channel is gone. But she got banned immediately. After 5 years of streaming, this is the first ban. Of course, it's me coming back to VTubing, which obviously furthered the argument about like, oh my god, Twitch hates VTubers. Oh my god. And we've been over the Twitch hates VTuber thing a million times. There's nothing new to really say about it. There's no new content. I just want to say, I just had a jump scare when I fucking looked this up, because I was getting screenshots for this story for the video, because I just looked up Pinky Chew and I think I accidentally found her main channel, which there's some stuff on there, that's for sure. There's certainly some stuff on there. I will not send a link, but if I'm not saying I scrolled further than I should have, you know, because I first saw it and I was like, man, she just posted a cosplay recently. I guess I'll have to scroll down to find the post, and then I scrolled, and then I scrolled, and then I scrolled, and then I scrolled, and maybe scrolled a little bit longer than I had to, I will admit. However, completely respectfully, completely with just journalistic integrity, you know the drill. But you know, that jump scared me. I was not expecting that. Anyway, I think that's the last story I wanted to cover today. Of course, Evan's here. Anything else? Did that. I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, we had shell. Oh, I guess we'll end on a shell. We'll end on a shell. You gotta end on a shell. Lily's getting Kill Lil merch, which is obviously based off Kill Bill. Pin and a... What else is it? It's a... I don't know what else it is other than a pin. I don't know if it's a new cup or... It's happening Friday the 15th, so it's happening next week. But she posted about this new like idea, or she and GamerSups have came up with, of Cupathon, which is like a donathon, except you can essentially buy, like, just by buying GamerSups with the code, the timer will go up, and you can also gift GamerSups stuff to people in chat, like randomly using the code. So by being in chat, you can get free shit. People in chat can give money to get stuff, so it's not just donating money, you're actually buying things, and that'll raise the timer. Seems like a cool idea. It's actually, I've debated doing a donathon before. I think this is the only kind of donathon I would do, because it seems pretty cool. So like, I might give it a shot once it's up and running. It looks like they have like their own little bot that like keeps track of everything and like randomly distributes goods to people. So what I sell, I think it's basically just, you use the code, and like if you use, like, essentially, so if you use code PEN at checkout for 10% off, wink wink nudge nudge, I get a cut of that. So I think what it is basically, instead of donating to raise the timer, you buy something on GamerSups using code PEN, and that would raise the timer automatically. Or you can gift merch or gift GamerSups or gift something to someone else in chat randomly, and that will also raise the timer. Which I was thinking about it, because like, you know, YouTube already takes like a 50% cut, and honestly with mobile that is sometimes like a 70% cut, where I get like 30% of the total revenue. So honestly, the difference between you guys buying GamerSups and actually just donating me money, it probably isn't that big. Like, it's probably very similar. So like, if you guys could raise the timer and also get shit for yourself, it's not just you donating, I think that'd be cool. But I think the go-to like peak way of doing donathons now is still stream elements like donations, like tips and stuff. Feet pic, please. Yeah, I'll start selling feet pics. Don't worry. That's my next content strategy. Actually, is to start an OnlyFans. But yeah, this is cool. So use code pen. Shill. Ad. Well, it's actually not an ad because it's related to a story, so I think I can get away with it. But yeah, I think that's the last thing I wanted to touch on today. I think came back at the worst moment. What with me shilling and talking about feet pics? Yeah. I don't know. That seems like the best moment to come back to. Oh, actually, I missed the. Wait, no, fuck. We missed the joke I made. The Fillion Awards are opening. The VTuber Awards. The 2024. The nominations are open. So if you wanna, let's not open this in case I dox myself. But you can go there and there's a bunch of categories that you can nominate people for. Like.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Oh. Yo, Tired Tortoise, thank you for the membership. I don't really want to get into the AN stuff just because it involves a lot of past lives and new lives and behind the scenes stuff that I don't have info on. I don't really want to get into that kind of speculation. A lot of it was kind of vague as well, which is understandable considering the situation, but I just don't want to try and parse through it and risk, getting something wrong or pissing someone off or, it seems to be something that is like happening behind the scenes between people as opposed to like as an agency, and I'd rather not dive into it, right? Because ultimately all I'd be doing is reading off tweets to you from talents, new past lives, which is not only is that kind of weird, I don't normally like reading like the tweets from past lives. It's generally kind of an ick for me. I don't think it'd get anywhere. Let's not. Thank you for your unbiased, impartial opinion, Itzy. But no, we're on the same page. I'd rather not delve into that. Ains dissolved. It's over. They're kind of going their separate ways. Like, shit might have went down. It might not have. I don't know. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't have any info for you. So it'd just be me speculating about shit I don't know about, which is not ideal. But yeah, VTuber Awards. So you got best just chatting, best art, best FPS, best ASMR, best music, tech, funniest, chaotic, hidden gem, which is probably going to be one of the most competed categories. A lot of people are campaigning for this. I know Tippy is as well. So if you want to give someone your vote, Tippy is a friend of mine. She's super cool. Puts on a ton of work into her content. Has invited me to a bunch of stuff. Would highly recommend voting for her for hidden gem. Very cool. Rising Star. And League of Their Own and Mr. VTuber, Miss VTuber, which I think is fashion sense. I don't know if that's IRL fashion sense or like model fashion sense. Like, I'm not sure if that's like their model outfit or whether that's the. I imagine it's model, but that I don't know. Rising VTuber Org, most dedicated fan base, best VTuber Org, VTuber Parent of the Year, best VTuber Event, which. Roast of Wrexham would be funny to win, so that's what I'll probably be voting for. Not just because I was in it, but also yes. Stream Game of the Year, Gamer of the Year, LootTuber of the Year, and then finally, VTuber of the Year. He's Metatron. I hope Fillion wins the hidden gem. Small streamer Fillion, a small known indie. Fufu winning last year was a real joy to watch. I also like gave her like a massive number boost as well. It's like pretty huge if you can win this. Which is why I think people are like campaigning so hard for it. It's not like a nothing award. It's actually specifically the hidden gem category can be like a massive boost. So like, hey, get out and vote for your Oshi. Pen LootTuber of the Year. There's not really a category I would vote for myself. Like, I don't really do just chatting. I don't do art. I don't really play FPS games. I don't do RPASMR. I don't do music. I don't do tech. I'm not particularly funny, at least not by VTuber standards. I'm not particularly chaotic. I don't average less than 100 viewers, at least not all the time. Like, if we just count Twitch, sure. But if we count both Twitch and YouTube, then no. If we count just YouTube, then no. So thank you for giving a shout out to Tippy. Rising Star, I haven't grown particularly well this year compared to last year. League of Their Own, absolutely not. I've done the exact same short every, like, 100 weeks in a row. My fashion sense isn't particularly popping. I'm not a mess. I'm not an organization. I mean, you guys are pretty dedicated, but you're not, we don't have, like, the parasocial fan base. Like, I don't think you guys would go to war for me, you know? Doki's definitely getting Rising Star, yeah, probably. Although they might not, just because it'd be kind of a rigged pick. Best VTuber org, VTuber Parent of the Year, Best VTuber event. I didn't really do any events. Stream games, not a streamer. Gamer of the Year. I didn't do particularly many game competitions. I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't think I qualify for any of them, unfortunately. So I can't really campaign for myself. So instead, I'll campaign and say you should go vote for Tippy for Rising Star, or not Rising Star, Hidden Gem. Well, yeah. So that started the only important election event to happen this week, for sure, for sure. Need a new YouTuber category. The new YouTuber category would just be me, Kyo, False, Rima, Alara. I think, I mean, those are like the big people in my head. Underhill died. It's a lot of, I mean, there's only 5 people. I think False would win. False or Alara would probably win. False didn't upload a video this week, and he took hiatus before this week. He's only uploaded 1 video in a while. I think False has the more, like, reputable newstuber. Like, he's been the newstuber for fucking ever. But Alara has, like, a massive fan base and also has, like, the very dedicated fan base that you get. So, oh my god, that was a good stretch. Here's my Flow Glow sheet. I'm not sure yet. I like the one with the glasses. I pointed her earlier and I've forgotten her name already. So yeah, I don't know. YouTuber, also I don't think YouTuber category would go over particularly well, considering a lot of VTubers don't like YouTubers. Might get a little bit flack. So Pro streams for 2 hours of stretch. She's like, you worked 8 hours. Bro, I was just stretching. You got something to get stretching? Niko, that's the one. They hate everything. Yeah. I saw more Niji fans talking about me over the weekend, and it's like, what the fuck? You're so frustrating. People tell me when it happens, and I'm like, oh, from now on, just don't, because I don't want to be frustrated at people anymore. Why do they tell you? I don't know. I get people that DM me whenever they see me on 4chan. I get people that DM me whenever they see me on Twitter. Like, it should be like that. Although the 4chan posts are funny, at least. When I see myself on 4chan, it is kind of funny. It doesn't happen often, thankfully, because I don't think they really give a shit, and I've stopped interacting with their Oshis as much. 4chan thinks I'm the devil. Dude, 4chan thought I was the devil as well. I think 4chan went off on a tism the moment I joined the AN Discord. Then when I interacted with Elia, anytime I interact with any agency, actually, they kind of have a bit of a fit about it. Because obviously that means I'm fucking their Oshi, right? Like if I interact with an agency VTuber, I'm obviously like, we're obviously having hardcore sex constantly. That's just how living works. That's just how existence works, right? You ever talk to a woman, you're immediately fucking. Is 4chan logic. We were supposed to fuck, damn, nobody told me. Yeah, I scheduled it and everything. What the fuck? I can't believe you missed your deadline. That's so rude. You got a late fee. I can't read. It's fine. I'll reschedule it. Let's see. There's one other thing I was going to cover. Oh yeah, just briefly. I mean, we talked about this before, but Niji Fest 2025 is happening, and they announced our family tree is a circle. Everybody's fucking everyone in our family tree, alright? It's just one big tree orgy. Tree orgy sounds like a Pokemon. Oh. But yeah, Overture is going to be their 7th anniversary concert live thing. It's happening on their 7th anniversary, obviously. The Niji Fest is like their annual nijisanji convention that they do every year around their anniversary. So they're having this. This is going to be an ENJP thing called Overture. There you go. Yeah, so much sex in a group of antisocial introverts. Yeah, no. Find me a VTuber, I'll show you someone who's never touched a woman. Even if they are a woman. Somehow. Don't ask me how that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's everything. Actually, everything. Shall we raid into someone? Oh, state maps. You guys want me to see me try and name the states? Might as well, why not? Get the stream to an hour. We'll do like a quick one, like a 5-minute one. Maybe 7 minutes, that'll do. That'll get us to like... That'll get us to 2 hours. Okay. Do I have to like just click where they are? Okay. Arizona's like down here somewhere. That's Texas. AZ is like here. Ohio. Oh god. Or would you guys want me to just try and like name them from memory? Oh, I'd forget them all. Okay. West Virginia. Oh god, almost heaven. Maine. Isn't Maine on the coast here? Fuck. No. Wisconsin. Where the fuck is Wisconsin? Maryland, South Carolina, well, North Carolina, wait, this? Fuck. North Carolina is like here, isn't it? Montana, Hannah? That's on the coast as well. South Dakota. These look like Dakotas. Fuck. Wyoming? More like, why are you asking me where this is? I don't know what the fuck is a Wyoming? Minnesota is like up here. It's like one of these. Is it this one? Fuck. North Dakota. Okay, that's got to be here. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. We finished with the news. I'm doing a US state guessing quiz to wrap up. New Jersey, isn't that like on the west? Oh no. Rhode Island. It's got to be this, right? Fuck. Oh, those are multiple islands. I'm so dumb. Wait, where the fuck is Utah? Here? Fuck. Wait, Georgia's the swing state everybody was talking about. It's like here. It's like here somewhere. I saw it on the map so many times, but I can't remember what it looks like. Wait, is it this one? No, that's not that. This? Yeah! US elections! I'm training my geography skills. Nebraska. Isn't that up north? Isn't that like here? Fuck. No. Nevada. Nevada was also a swing state. Means it was like around here somewhere. Fuck. Do I know what Hawaii looks like? I've heard the name. Idaho. Let's kill Idaho. I don't know where the fuck Idaho is. Here? Nope. Oregon. Wait. Oregon is over here. It's like the Oregon Trail. It's in like the southwest, isn't it? Here? Fuck. Okay, I know Texas. Everybody knows Texas. Mississippi. That's the one by the river, right? It's like here? Fuck. Alaska. Isn't Alaska up north? Oh, this is Alaska. Yeah, because it's on the other side of Canada. Yeah. California is here. That's the left-leaning one. It's the blue wall. Louisiana is also coastal here. Fuck. Colorado is... Okay, let's logic this out. Where would you call Colorado? Color like... This is getting to dangerous territory talking about color with the US states. I'm going to abort real quick. Actually, that's also dangerous territory when talking about US states. I'm going to withdraw peacefully. Oh wait, yeah, this is Canada border. Whoops, this isn't the sea. Here. Fuck. Kentucky, that's where they have fried chicken. I'm not American. Very clearly, I am Scottish. I've never studied American states in my life. I don't know where any of them are. Okay, Kentucky's like over here somewhere. Here. Fuck. Vermont? Who the fuck lives in Vermont? That's not a real place. You made that up. Okay, like we should just solve this entire part of the country. It doesn't make sense. Nobody cares about what's up here. Michigan. Michigan was another one of the swing states. Was this one? Yeah. Kansas is near Texas. Fuck. Indiana. Here? Fuck. Oklahoma. Where's where Russell Westbrook plays from? Here. Fuck. Washington. Okay. Washington is where the state capital is. It's over on the east. This is New York, I'm pretty sure. Wait. Okay. Because there's Washington State. And then there's Washington City. Which is in New York. So, like, the city is in New York, but the state is not. But I don't know where the state is. Here. Oh, fuck, it's on the complete other coast. Okay. Oh, well, I know where North Carolina is. Yeah, I win these. Illinois. Isn't the capital of New York not New York City? Isn't it like Washington? Illinois. Okay, if you were ill, where would you go in America? Nowhere. It's a trick question. You'd die. But if you had to go somewhere in America, where would you go if you were ill? West Coast. Fuck. Virginia. Isn't Virginia on the West Coast actually? Fuck. No. Complete opposite. Are you from Tennessee? Because I want to fuck. This. Fuck. New Mexico. There's a new one? Well, it's got to be near the old Mexico, right? Flawless logic. I'm kind of a genius. I have a minute left. Oh, fuck. Wait. Arkansas is here. New York is... Fuck. Delaware? Fuck. Hawaii is down here. Florida. This one. Massachusetts. Fuck. Connecticut. Fuck. Alabama's got to be in the south. That's where they fuck their cousins. Iowa. Fuck. Pennsylvania. That was a swing state. Fuck. Arizona here. Ohio. Gozaimasu. New Hampshire. Missouri. West Virginia. Why is West Virginia on the east? Oh, because it's west of Virginia. Wisconsin. Maryland. Montana. Wyoming. 30%. Now, I'm not saying I'm kind of an American scholar and a genius and you should give me all the praise in the world because I'm kind of amazing at life. But I am saying where I come from, 30% is a pass. So, like... Dude, that New Mexico guess was big. They'll be talking about that in classrooms for decades. How I sussed out that New Mexico would be near the old Mexico. I don't know. New Jersey's over here. I don't see old Jersey. New York's over here. I don't see old York. New Hampshire. I don't even know where the old Hampshire is. Please never do geography. It's just... It's... Okay. It's... Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna prove myself. I'm gonna prove myself. Where are we? I'm gonna prove my geography skills really quick, and then we'll go continue. We'll raid into someone. Where is this? Okay, look. This is real geography. This is what I'm talking about. Don't come at me with that fake country American bullshit. This is where real men are born. Can you name Skyrim places? There was a quiz I did of like the Skyrim holds, but I don't know. Hang on. Let's see if I can find it. If not, okay, let's just do this one. Lake Gear. Okay, why you gotta start with that one? Isn't that the one? Nope. Fuck. Okay, look. Okay, Helgen. Easy. 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 Dawnstar. Easy. Trevor River. Fuck. Where the fuck is the Trevor River? It's not that one. It's not that one. I think it is. Fuck. It was that one. Rorikstead is over to the west of Fire on Hold. Honrich is this one. Windhelm is that one. Karth River? I think Karth River is the one. It's nope, never mind. I'm wrong. Winterhold's up here. Who knows the rivers? Come on, man. This is Valkyrie here. Velothi Mountains? I think. Fuck, no, they're the ones in the east. Riverwood's here. Are the Gerall Mountains the one in the west? No, they're the south ones. Fuck, I'm fucking it up. Shorestone is, I think this. Darkwater River is near Darkwater Pass. And Darkwater Pass is where you do the vampire quest, which is near Riften. So here? Hey, that's kind of impressive, right? I know my shit. Riften, Morthal, Yorgrim. Fuck. It's not here. That's late Ilianad. Which means it's probably this one? Yeah. Dragon Bridge is Solitude here. White River, I assume is the one near White Run. Iverstead is behind the mountain here. River Yorgrim is... We only have so many rivers left. I think that's this... Fuck, no. White Run is here. River Hjal is in Hjalmarch, which is this one. Wait. Here. Ilianata is this one. Markarth is that one. Solitude is this one. Karthwasten is... I think this one. Throat of the World is here. Sea of Ghosts is to the north. Druidarch Mountains, I think, is to the west. I'm just saying. Listen, I may not know your fancy schmancy America locations, right? I may not know your states and your colonies or whatever you call them, but I know my Skyrim. Anyway, I'm not doing any more quizzes or reactions. We're gonna raid away. This has been a 2-hour stream. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me mid-tangent at the end while I did map quizzes. There is actually Skyrim GeoGuessr, which is pretty fun. I'd recommend checking it out. It puts you in a random place and lets you just dick around. It's kind of cool. Let's find someone to raid into. I'm not doing Europe. I know how that goes. I know how that ends. Let's see. Who shall we raid into? Bree? Do you want to raid into Bree? Or is she ending stream? Why did she not pop up? She's live. Yeah. Bree's doing a 2v2 bingo. Okay, I'm gonna raid into Bree on YouTube. And I'm gonna raid into on Twitch. We're gonna raid into let's find someone. Fuck it, let's raid into Evan. He's doing a drinking game. I want to see him get hammered. I want to see bro get smashed. Or maybe he's already smashed. Either way, that's a W. Okay, gonna raid into Evan. There we go. Okay. start raid here, and we have raids on here. Okay. Thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening to me yap and do Skyrim quizzes and be bad at American geography. And also there was some news in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably be doing some Twitch streams this week. At least I'm planning on it. Now that I've got my sound setup kind of sorted, I should have it sorted by tomorrow. And I'll have to listen back to this VOD, but I'm hoping the audio was better. I'll have to give it a listen. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. I'll speak to you guys maybe on Twitch in the next week. If not on Twitch, then I'll see you next week on here again. Here's my Twitch. If the bot works, which it doesn't. Okay, it does. There's my Twitch. So I'll probably be live on there during the week, probably maybe playing some backshot roulette or whatever. But if not, I'll see you guys here next week. Bye. Bye for now. Bye-bye.